Today's topic could lead to chaos in the nation's capital. No, not another insurrection. D.C. is making a push to be a host city for the 2026 World Cup. FIFA named the U.S., Mexico, and Canada as joint hosts of the men's soccer tournament, which means the U.S. Now they'll pick a few cities in each country to host matches. Now, FIFA members checked out our fair district a few weeks ago. This could be D.C.'s fourth time at the gig. To find out if this is a good idea, I spoke to comedians Jill Gonzalez and Ahmed. Here's part of that conversation. As somebody that has to deal with the infrastructure here in D.C., do we really want that many more tourists in D.C.? Do you want the trains that much more packed? Do you want the buses that much more packed? Do you want the restaurants that much more packed? We're good. We're struggling as it is.
They'd be fun tourists, though. They wouldn't be like the 9 to 5 government folk. No offense to all of the 9 to 5 government folk watching this. But, you know, they'd be like the fun Italians that come in and try to pretend that they're leaning on the White House like it's the Tower of Pizza. We want those. We need those.
Let me translate what Jill meant by fun tourists. She means dudes. It's going to be a bunch of dudes here. It's going to be a bunch of bros from every country in Europe. So not that fun for me. Not that fun.
Let's bring back the devious licks for FIFA 2026.
All right, now which city besides DC would you like FIFA to pick as a host, and which are some of the worst ideas?
Please don't go to Philadelphia. That is not a reflection of this country. I don't like Philadelphia, and no one that likes soccer should ever go there. But that's just my personal opinion. Maybe New York, maybe Los Angeles. I think that DC is a great city. Maybe Miami, but those are mines that I would like.
Soccer fans are known to be rabid. They're known to cross the line. You've had teams have to play games in empty stadiums because of how bad the behavior was. And we have a reputation for not being into soccer. If there was one city that could shatter our reputation for not being into soccer for the world and show that, no, we can act up and get ourselves arrested with the big boys of the world, it is Philadelphia. Jill, what do you got?
I think the Brits would fit right in at Philly. Philly is a great team, Philadelphia Union. They have, you know, a soccer tradition just because it's a reason to drink on more nights of the week. So I think that people abroad would love that. I think they need to go to Philadelphia and tell the if we don't want any more tourists in America, come to Philly once. Go back if you survive and live to tell the tale.
All right, well, the easy answer is to hold at least several of their games in Portland, but really you can't go wrong with the United States. We have so many cities to choose from, long as they stay out of Ashburn. You'll see more from D at Exiles Bar on October 13th, where he's hosting a comedy show, and Jill will be at the DC Improv on October 20th.